I want to take a moment today and share my fitness journey with you and explain the physical transformation I went through, why I think fitness is so important, and just share my story with you. Now, it's nothing remarkable, but I do think that there may be someone out there who is thinking about joining a fitness program or looking for ways to improve their health and their physical fitness, and maybe it will inspire them. And if I can get one person to take action today based on seeing this video, then it's worth it. I know that some people have already seen it and I've already talked about it before, but I'll continue to do that. It helps give me the passion to keep going, to keep driving, and reminds me why I'm involved in what I'm doing. And like I said, if one person decides to take a step today to become more active, become healthier and more fit individual, prolong their life, then it will be worth it. So as I'm going through this and telling you about my story, think about how it might relate to you and understand that becoming involved in a fitness program, making a change, and getting healthier is it's not something that is out of reach. And I talk about in a lot of the other videos, anyone can do it. So you can do it if you want to make a change. I'm from a very small town and I was a chubby, overweight kid. They called me Husky, is what my parents called me, and I'm from a small community that was very focused on food and didn't have a lot of information about nutrition, health, diet. We didn't have a gym, we didn't have a fitness center, we didn't have a hospital or anyone who really taught anything about education and fitness and health. It wasn't that important. What was important was community and family, and it was a great place to grow up. Everyone was very loving. But there was a lot that revolved around food, and people used food as a way to bring the family together, a way to show love and affection for one another. If you went to someone else's house, they always offered you something to eat. They always tried to give you food in order to make you feel welcome. And that's a great way to build community, and it does make you feel very welcome and loved. However, if you don't have the fitness aspects in place and you're not healthy, if in today's day and age where we don't actually go out and grow our food and work outside all the time, eating as a means of dealing with emotion or becoming closer to emotional eating can be a problem. And because I didn't have things as a child in order to make me exercise and lose weight, I was a little overweight as a child. Now, I began playing sports at a young age, which kept me at a healthy weight. And I maintained that weight as long as I played sports. I played sports through junior high and high school and was always in pretty good shape. However, I didn't really understand nutrition, didn't understand the benefits of being healthy. Like I said, we didn't have a gym, we didn't have a football team at my school because it was so small. So I didn't understand the importance of weightlifting, nutrition, and fitness. And because of that, when I quit playing sports, I gained a lot of weight. I gained about 70 pounds. And I didn't realize I had a problem because I was young and healthy and didn't have any issues by being overweight. However, I wasn't happy with how I looked. I wasn't happy with how I felt. And I'd been diagnosed with high blood pressure while I was healthy in high school. Now, I went through a lot of tests for that, but my doctor never did talk to me about my weight, and he never said anything about how it might impact it, because that had been diagnosed before I gained weight. But as I gained weight, my doctor didn't bring it to my attention that it might hurt my blood pressure even more. Because it was something that was already diagnosed, it was just treated as something that was untreatable, and the weight wasn't an issue or a concern. And maybe for someone who is 18, 19 years old, being overweight isn't a major concern, but it will be. And my doctor really didn't say anything or do anything in order to make me start making a change at that point. And I stayed overweight throughout my college days, and I was overweight, but not as overweight. I lost a little bit of weight. I got up to 250 at my heaviest, which you can see here. And at that weight, I was actually obese for someone my height based on my BMR. And I lost a little bit of weight just being more active, playing some pickup basketball, lifting weights a little bit around, and lost about 30 pounds. So I was about 220, 225 until I was out of college till I was about 24, 25 years old. And at that point, a life-changing event occurred for me, and my father passed away. And when my father died, it really made me start looking at my own health. And unfortunately, this is something that happens with a lot of people, is they won't take steps to get healthier. They don't realize that they have problems with their health until something happens, some drastic event that alters their perception. And I've talked about that in some of the other videos, but you don't want to wait till then. You want to start taking steps before that happens. Usually it's something that happens to them. It's a heart attack or a stroke or some major catastrophic physical event that makes them decide that their health is more important. For me, it wasn't something that happened to me, but it was something that happened to someone I loved. And both of my parents smoked. Both of them didn't know the benefits of health and fitness, and have had health problems because of that. So it allowed me to look at my health and how important that was. And I started thinking about making a change. But I didn't yet. It was just something that was in my head, something I started thinking about, my own mortality. But I was young, so I kept thinking that I can make a change later. It's not something that I have to do now. And people do that. People procrastinate, and they'll put things off. And I kept talking with one of my coworkers about getting into shape. And he was eager, and he kept talking about it too, and we would just keep talking and talking, but that's all we did. We didn't take action. And then one day I was watching a movie, and I seen Daniel Craig. It was an old James Bond movie. Crazy way to come to the realization that you need to be fit as seeing someone on TV. However, we do it all the time. Everyone wants to be like the superstars on TV and the superheroes and everything. But I saw him at about 15, maybe 20 years older than what I was, in great physical shape. And it really made me think about where I could be and what I need to do to get there. Now, the thing with the coworker that I kept talking with about getting in shape is he was about the same age as Daniel Craig was at that point in time, in a completely different place physically. He was overweight and probably had health issues that he didn't know about, because that's what happens, is you don't know you have health issues until they arise and they start becoming a problem. But I could look at these two different people, two different body types, two different pictures of health. And I knew that at my age, I could take a path and become like either one of them. And I seen my coworker consistently saying that he was going to make a change, but he wasn't making a change. And I decided then that I didn't want to keep doing that. I didn't want to keep promising myself that I would make a change and not do it. And then in 15 years, be in bad shape and then decide that I might need to make a change. Or wait till something bad happened and then decide to make a change. Because it's that much harder when you get older. So at 25 years old, I decided that I needed to make a change and I needed to start getting into better shape. I didn't want to wait till I was 40, 45 years old and decide. Now, if you're 40 or 45 years old, don't wait. There's an old Chinese saying, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, the second best time is now. So if you want to start now. No problem with that. It's just, I knew it would be harder to start in 20 years, so why not start now? Now, that is what made me come to the realization that I needed to change. So then I began my physical transformation. Started getting involved in fitness, started getting involved in anything that I could consume with fitness. And that's usually how I am with things. I become obsessive once I get involved with it. I want to learn everything I can about it, and it makes me a very well-rounded person. But that's how fitness became for me, is I just wanted to consume as much as I could. So I've tried many different fitness programs. I've seen great results, and I've learned a ton from it. But you can see, my transformation turned out well. I was in better shape at the end of my transformation than I was in high school. Didn't have abs in high school. I was a skinny fat kid. I didn't have muscularity. We didn't have a weight room. I didn't have the benefit of that. I just played sports, and it kept me in a calorie deficit. So what I found out though is going through this transformation, being involved in fitness, it made me a different person. It made me more confident, made me feel more in charge, feel like a leader. It helped me at my job. It helped me with everything. I wouldn't be able to get on camera and talk to you if not for my physical transformation, if not for the confidence it gave me and the ability it gave me in order to make me feel like I could go and be in charge of a room. And it helped me lead meetings at work. It helped me feel more confident at work and really take charge and develop as a business person. And there are a lot of things that came from that. You know, the feelings of confidence, the feelings of, you know, fitness is contagious and you want to share it with other people. So I started talking about how beneficial it was for me and how it changed my life. And other people seemed to be really interested in that. And other people wanted to make a change. And it made me start thinking about ways that I might be able to have a bigger impact. Worked in retail for many years, and working in retail made it to where, you know, I got to interact with people. I got to try to meet their customer needs, and I got to see people interacting, coming to get things that they needed and trying to help them. But I didn't feel like I was having an impact. It was kind of a commodity, and you could go anywhere and get that. And I didn't feel like I was having an impact on the world. But fitness allows me to do that. I wanted to find a way to give something to people to where they feel like their life is different because of it. And I didn't feel that way when I was in retail. So I really started thinking about becoming a coach, getting certified, and it led to me getting certified as a strength and conditioning specialist. And taking that knowledge and starting my own business in order to help other people. I started Semper Liberi Fitness in order to help others. Semper Liberi means always free. And I really like to promote the freedom aspect of health and fitness. How once you're healthy and fit, it allows you to do whatever you want. If you want to go and play with your kids, play with your grandkids, if you want to go run, if you want to go climb mountains, you're able to do that. I felt like being overweight held me back, and it kept me from being able to do the things that I wanted to do. I know it affected my job, it affected my performance, it affected my sleep. There are a lot of overweight people that have sleep apnea and have sleep problems. It makes you tired through the day. Being healthy makes you free of all that. It creates a freedom lifestyle that allows you to do anything you want to do. And I wanted to make sure that other people got that same feeling, had those same goals, and got to take their life back and have control. And that's what I love about fitness. That's what it's about for me. That's why I think it's so important. And that's why I want to continue to share this. That's why I want other people to understand how fitness can benefit them, how it can change their life, and how it can have an impact. That's my fitness transformation. That's how I came to be a fitness coach. And like I said, I want to continue to share that. I want people to understand that they can do that too. You know, you can change your life. If you're on the fence, if you're just thinking about starting a program, then please start taking action today. You know, start running, there are tons of resources out there. We have a lot on our page, and there are ways that you can start becoming more active. And please do that. Don't wait until there's some major life event that makes it to where you decide to make a change. Do that now. Take action today. If you need help, then feel free to contact me. I'll gladly help you in any way that I can. And hopefully someone today will see this and take action.